let's set this code up so that we actually get the effect that we accidentally got before, right? So that, right, that as we go, this will actually increase, right? This will increase outwards. Okay. So let's take a look at this, right? So what we have here is we have our upper limit of our x, our width, our x range, right? We have a lower limit. So let's create that here, right? So we have, right, we have an x range, right? Its lower limit is w divided by 3. Its upper limit is 2 times w divided by 3. And for our y, we have a, let's create a y range. It has a lower limit of h divided by 3. And it has an upper limit of, and let's get rid of the square and let's just have a rectangle, right? So 2 times h divided by 3, right? So we're going to have to sneak this through. So essentially what I'm switching back is to this. We're not worried about the square anymore. We're moving on from that. So let's, right? Oh, what did we do here? Unexpected string on line 13. What did we do here? Oh, of course we didn't do that. Right, so, okay, so we got some issues here. So let's go back and update our data, right? So, right, so here, right, we need to actually make it equal to 2 times h divided by 3. Did that solve it? Let's see. There we go. That's actually what we want. So let's just update our rectangle, right? Okay. Right, just a little more in the center of what's going on, right? So we don't have this lopsided down. Okay. So what we're wanting to have happen, so here are our ranges. We've abstracted them out and put them in our object. So let's add O.xRange, right? This is the upper limit, right? So it's the second value, right? Lower, upper, lower, upper. Here we have O.yRange, and let's do the upper. O.xRange, lower. O.yRange lower. So essentially we shouldn't see any different unless we mess something up. Nope, all good. But now because we have these values abstracted out, we can change them, right? So we can shift the values as we iterate, right? So like if x is greater than that, right, change, but then let's do O.xRange upper limit, let's add to it, right? So let's just do that. Right, O.yRange 1 plus plus O.yRange, xRange 0. Here we want to go down because we want to move it to the left to make it bigger, or else we'd be shifting it over, which may be what you're doing, but I'm wanting to expand it out. O.yRange negative, negative. Right, so let's take a look at that. Right, are we going to be able to notice it? Oh. So what did we do? Ah, of course. We didn't, of course, do O.yRange y range upper, O dot x range lower, O dot y range lower limit, right? Okay, so are we going to notice this? Interesting. Y range. Oh, of course, forgot this one as well. O dot x range upper. You know what we can do? Let's speed up our... Okay, so what's happening? Okay, so let's take a look. If O dot is greater than that, make it equal to, and then increase O dot x range upper. Upper. Oh, of course, I forgot the 0. Right, that's an array. I forgot to do that. Let's see now. Right, okay. So it's tough to see, but that is growing. Right, it is expanding outwards. So let's update this, right, to, right, so here, right, we're in another situation where we're adding 1, we're taking away 1, taking away 1, right? So just work with me here. If we do a range change, right now it's 1. Let's up it to 5. And then instead of, right, here we go plus equals O dot range change. And I'm actually just going to copy that. Equals range change, subtract range change, subtract range change, right? So we were adding 1. As this increases, we add 1. Right, instead of having that hard-coded to 1, we abstracted out a value. I called it range change. You know, we could do y range change, x range change to have them different, but right now we just want equal growth. So we abstract out that variable, right? So now it's a property within our object. And then we have our increase in our range based on this range change, right? So now it will happen much quicker because we upped it to 5. And perhaps let's get rid of that rectangle. Sorry, I got caught mesmerized by this a little bit. Right, and then, you know, perhaps we could set up a condition to stop this, right? So here we have, you know, a set interval running indefinitely, but maybe we want to say, you know, we want it to stop about there, right? So let's see if we can do this, right? So let's work with when x is greater than some value. Okay, so we want x to be greater than, right? So we want to look at O dot x when it's greater than some value as this goes up. So let's just pop a console.log in there just to look at O dot x. Let's go back here. Let's refresh. Okay, so when do we want that to stop? You know, maybe 800 is good. 850. I'm going to choose 850. Okay, so we can set, right, so if right, we can just put another condition somewhere, actually it could just be down here, if O dot X is greater than, would we say 850, right? Let's stop the loop. Clear interval. So here we actually have to var, give it assign it to a variable so that we can stop it. Right? So at some point, this should stop. Perfect. Okay. So end this video there, and we'll pick back up with animation next video.